Hi guys and welcome. So let's go ahead and make a card using this Party Celebration stamp set. It is a 12-piece stamp set, no dice. It's just a standalone stamp set. Alright, so let's go ahead. What I'm going to do is I'm first going to prep this card. I've taken an old die, it's called Picture This, and I've taken this and I've made a template of this. So you can see here, if I'm going to go like this, my template has to be somewhat like that, right? So I'm going to go ahead, leave that here. I'm going to tape this down. Oh, no, I just moved it. Let me grab a couple pieces of tape so I have them ready. By a couple, I mean 3. All right, so let's go ahead and let's try this again. So I want to make sure that this is steady on, straight the way I want it. All right, let's do that there. Let's go underneath here. Let's take this out and let's do this here. All right, hopefully it's still lined up pretty good. Let's see. Yep, looks good. All right, so now that I have this all taped down, and I might even put a little bit more on. I get a little worried about things moving. All right, I think that's pretty good down. Now I'm going to take my red and green, let's see, yeah, red and green, and I'm not going to add anything new because I still have color on from previous inkings. Doesn't seem like this has a lot on it, so let me go ahead and go back to this one. All right, go back here. Let me get my yellow. I think I'm going to put a few little stars in there. All right, I think that looks okay. All right, so let me go ahead and take this off now. I'll wipe down this later. Hopefully I didn't, yeah, it looks like I covered up pretty well, so I don't have a lot of things on the white cardstock, even though that is going to be covered up by my green piece of paper anyway. All right, so now let's go ahead and let's stamp these on there. Since I still have my cubes, they usually sit right here. Let's bring those out. I'm going to do Night of Navy, and I'm going to go, I think I want to do, so you see most of it here. Now remember, whatever isn't under there, you're not going to see anyway. So we're only going to see what the circle allows us to see. I want to save this for the ornament because I think that ornament's pretty big. So let's go ahead. Let's get this. This always worries me that I have enough ink on there. I'm going to look for that circle. I'm going to go right over it. Not all of the package is going to be seen, remember? Right, so I put that over here. Let's grab this ornament. This has to go in the biggest one. Alright, so there's my Poppy Parade. This one I want to get pretty much within the circle. So hopefully I did that all right. Perfect. Let's do the ribbon. I'm only going to do the top part of the ribbon because this is going to go down over there. So I'm going to kind of angle it and only do the top part. Let's see if this fits on there. All right. Yep. Again, only doing that top part. You want enough for it to go through the circle, but not so much that it goes down into the other circle. So let's go like this. Sorry, that's kind of loud. All right. Oh no, I did it on the paper there. Let me see if I can get this lined up. Since it's photopolymer, you might see my head in there a little bit. I had it on that edge of the paper there. All right, not so bad. Not so bad. If I wanted to take one of my little, I forget what these are called again, stubs. Blending stub. That's the Night of Navy. Is that the Cajun Craze? Here we go. Get a little bit of ink on there. Just kind of. Go on there just a little bit. Just putting some dots down so it's a little less noticeable. All right, and then I'm going to do stars in yellow in the other space. You know what, I'm going to do stars in these two, and I'm going to do the little ribbon, one of those ribbons, in the other one. I didn't get that star completely, but I don't know if I want to really worry about it. I don't think I got ink on it. All right, and then let's do this little ribbon, just a little bit of it. So we'll just put a little bit on there, and we'll do that in, let's do that in the blue. With the pink, it might turn out to be kind of a purplish. All right. All right. Well, I have a lot to clean up. Let's look at all this mess. Quite the mess. All right. Let me put this over here. Put it back there. Now we're going to go ahead and we're going to line this up so that it matches. Let me grab my glue. I think this calls for the glue. So I'm doing a line that I'm kind of just smearing into that corner because I don't want it to smush off the corner. So let's put some here in between. All right. Let's go ahead. See if I can get this. Oh, let me move that. You're seeing my ceiling fan, and that is a little obnoxious. All right. And now let me grab, I'm not sure if these are still available. Where are they? Joyful Sayings. It's a little Christmas ephemera. I didn't look before doing this. So that green looks kind of nice on there, but I'm thinking we need a different color to kind of, let's see. Let's try this Happy Christmas in the white. I think that might be nice. Yeah, I like that, So let's go ahead and put that on there. Come back to my glue. So there's that. And now we want to get some sort of sparkle. Let's do the iridescent foil gems. How about that? Let's see if I have. I don't. Let me grab out one of my Take Your Pick tools that have the putty end. Gosh. Stuck on the back. So now I've ripped that, so. Oh well, I'll just put it up the way it is. Yeah, see, there was one stuck on there. Sorry. Yeah, I'll get it later. All right. I think we want to go a little bit of the bigger ones since we have a lot of open area here. Put it back into the mangled package. It just doesn't want to go in. All right. There for now. And there you are. Fun little Christmas card. Using that Party Celebrations. Let's show you a couple others that I did. Alright, anyone who knows me knows I love fall. So I took that leaf and did the four corner method. Added some of those mini alphabet set. Just made it. That's where I spelled love, just so you know. And then kind of along the same lines, I took that background, did it in yellow and orange, and then did different iterations. Took some of those letters, stamped the pumpkins, ripped the cardstock. This is basic beige. Lined it with that Cajun Craze ink and made a Halloween card, which I don't make a lot of Halloween cards. And you can't even see, but there's a lot of very light backgrounds with that plaid like stamp. Alright guys, there you have it. Thanks for watching. Give me a thumbs up. Send me a comment. Post to your social media. Share. Have a great day. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.